Right, these are going off nicely. Now we're going to be digging up here. This is the manhole. We've got drain that runs in from here and from up there, and then it comes down here somewhere and goes off this way. So it'll be interesting to see what it does. But we're going to be scraping this all out, lifting it up and seeing what is what.
That's right. Yeah, ready? Right where I'm under the boulder.
Ah, yeah.
Is it?
That's something. It might be an old one. I can't see any more of it. There's little bits, but
no, that one, it was it. Too high.
Way. Yeah.
Got a lot lower.
Alright.
but that is a lot lower, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can see it goes down that way.
Yeah.
But then when you shine a torch down it, you can see that it branches off up there somewhere. Right, so this is ours, and it's obviously not a shared drain because they would only join the shared drain at the point of the manhole, so it's not going to be shared at this point here, even though it probably does bend off and goes down that way. This is clearly coming from the sink there, and that's coming from the toilet services up there. So this is a mixed sewer. This is rainwater and sewage. It's nice and clean though. We've had a lot of rain recently. They're so much cleaner.
Yeah.
Being ultra cautious of this pad, which we've just poured, obviously don't want to disturb that, but we need to dig down and find where the existing drain pipes are. So we just... It's a bit funny because that is virgin ground there. That looks like there isn't anything under there. There it is. It's the old clay pipe. And what's weird is there's a join on the pipe here, but the manhole is over there. Normally you'd have it all at the same spot. So the ground workers just had a great suggestion. Leave all that, stick a new manhole in there, cap that off, because that's only rainwater, and we'll bring the new pipe across and down, so that can effectively just stay capped off there. Put a whole new manhole in here and it can carry on connected up through. Right, we're obviously looking for that along here. So not worth dumping all that stuff in there now?
I'll put some back in there, but I just want to keep my eyes on to see where
Yeah, fair enough mate, yeah, on the line. Oh,
Yeah,
you can hear that.
that's the olive there, where it joins. The pipes there.
You can see it there, yeah.
That's it there, isn't it, on my toe?
On the left.
Yeah,
tooth,
on the left tooth, yeah. There it is.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. Been measuring off the back wall because we're going to be digging the trench fill soon. And if you can see this mark here and here, that's 600. That's going to be the width of the foundation, and the wall's going to sit nicely on the middle of that there. That's just rough. We're going to measure it fully, but that's basically 2.9 meters off the edge of that wall there. And now we're going to be fully finding where we've got the drain. So you can see the start of this trench fill here. It's coming along there, then going there. And what we've done is we've just come back a little bit this way, so that we've got, this can't be more than 3 meters, and I need 150mm bearing on that end and 150mm bearing on that end, and I've done it to actually 200, so we've got 200 there and there, so we're plenty covered. So this trench is going to run along here and down. It'll be 1 metre deep as per the structural engineer's drawings. Now obviously we've got our poo pipe there, and that runs straight down to here to the manhole where I am. So it's going to be in there. We're going to break it. We're not going to use the toilet for a day. We've got the neighbours have said we can use theirs. It's only for one night, and the plumber will be changing and we'll be putting in, you know, we'll have the manhole going in around there, and we'll have the new services, the new pipe connected up very shortly. So one day without a toilet's not too bad really. And all of that cast iron pipe is going to get changed for plastic anyway, so that's fine.
A little bit more there.
So this part of the dig is taking a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's tricky to get the width of, you can't turn that sideways and get it in here to dig.
A little bit this way. Yeah, there.
So having to kind of dig like that on the side. But it's coming up really well. And what we're doing is we're leaving that drain in there that Lewis has got his leg on. We're leaving that in for now. Tomorrow, what we'll do just before the concrete arrives, we'll cut that out, block it up, and the concrete will then run in and have a full fill trench the whole way along. Those there are the original footings of the house, so we're going to go lower than those, get underneath them, put some new concrete in there, and then that will be completely decommissioned. We'll move the new one over there. So now we're done, we can pretty much just go straight along this run here. So carried on digging here. We've piled up so much rubbish on the other side that we obviously can't do any more until the grab lorries come, so that's coming first thing tomorrow to clear all the rest of that. And we're going to have the pad of concrete sitting here, and we've already got that level there cut out so that the nylon beams can sit where my cat is currently walking along. That's where the nylon beam is going to stretch across, and it will sit on the concrete pad here, on the concrete trench here, and rest on that concrete pad there. The manhole will sit over to the side here, and all the services will be bridged underneath it. Really good day's work. That'll all be cleared out a bit more. You can see it's not been raining, that's just where the water table is. So that'll be cleared all the way along and all the way across the front as well. So this point here is actually the original foundation of the building. Nothing has changed on that. We've obviously dug down lower than that because that is the building regs, but that is the bottom of it there. So I don't know if you can see that on the tape. It's 25 centimetres deep. That's all they were building on, 25 centimetres, because that under there is clay. So yeah, we've gone well below that. This ultimately from bottom there, bottom there up to the top is going to be about 1 metre.
Straight no behind you, go down and then get the depth across, and then I'll take out what needs to come out. That's some plug there anyway, isn't it, that bit?
Yeah.
No, we're going to cover this, we've got to get a channel across there Friday.
So we're just levelling it up from that pad there across. And it also helps drain off some of the water.
There's a little bit higher than that is level.
Yeah, that's right. We're right, because the sun just come, we're right that back.
We'll take a bucket out of here just so nothing sits by the drain.
Is there concrete there?
A little bit, but not.
Right. I'm not coming up out of here, isn't it? We've got to put a drain through there anyway.
Yeah.
Because we've got the drain coming this way. But we obviously need to keep the corner for the pad for the beam to sit on there and there. So we're getting the level down, and we're getting it a channel for these pipes.
Bang the actual wood.
So we're checking our level. Across there.
Yeah, no.
bang on the level there,
God, that's
which
yours,
is nice.
Al.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. And just right down
So
to
now
Yeah.
we've shuttered that up. That nice little bit. We can tamp that down, get that nice and flat. And then remember, this point here that we dug down goes down just over 1 metre. So this isn't, you know, it's not just a little.
This is the depth in here. Look.
That's the depth in there. Look, the whole way down. Look at that. So for all you haters on YouTube, you can bugger off.
One of them, yeah.
Watch him go. There it is.
You get the tape on the road if you want.
That's it. Yeah. So we got loads of bearing down on that. Loads of bearing down on that for that beam. Nice and level. Now we tap down again. Get it nice and flat and smooth. That will all be tamped.
That's it, that's all dead level, which is obviously that little bit there.
Yeah, we just got to make that up, haven't we? So we've made that level up there. Just making it up with the last little bit of concrete. Slipped out. Because of the angle, the digger, when it just pulled a little bit too much, but that is now going to be perfect. Nice height there, right on the corner of the building. Because this portion here, the reason this is trench fill is because this part here going up is going to be a two-storey building, where at the back there it's on beam and pad because it's only single storey. It says here the brickies can now get us up to damp-proof membrane nice and easy. Oh, my cat's gone and done it again. It was a bit wetter this time when they walked in it, so I'm going to have to just tamp that down again. I didn't have a chance to come back out actually earlier, but you can see where all this moisture has pretty much finished evaporating off. There's a little thin skim of it on. Temperature's dropped right off now as well, so but it's fine. It's all looking really nice. The measurements are bang on. Right in the middle of that is where we're going to be building the timber wall. This shuttering's worked really well. There's a little step in there, so that's perfectly level across. That's all tamped down. It was a really good day's work actually. We got a lot done. So other than the cats messing that up, it went well. This was a little bit frantic here because the digger accidentally pulled out just a little bit too much. And we had to put that step in it. But actually, it's worked out fine. The shuttering worked really well. It's come out really nicely. Between there and there is almost perfectly level. And we've obviously, you know, we've got the nylon beams, the lintels running across, which will be bedded in, so that's fine. Yes, it was you. So you can see there, if you can see the vial, nice and level on the concrete, which is obviously exactly what you want. So it's good. A good day's work. A good day's work. It is the next day. There's no one on site at the minute other than me. And this concrete is set up nicely. It's nice and firm. Able to walk on it. It's not leaving any imprints or anything. When you scrape it, it's got a slightly soft texture to it. So you can see I'm scraping away bits there. So I'm not going to spend too long on it. I'm going to leave it in place. But it is good and it's curing up. It's been raining loads at the minute. There's rain everywhere. It's been very, very grey and wet, unfortunately, for the last couple of days that we've been... well, yesterday it rained heavily, pretty much most of the afternoon. And then today as well, and all through the night. So hence all the rain, and you can see the standing water over there. So this is actually built up rather than draining away. It's very wet over there. It's not an issue. It will all drain down. We can always sweep it off. But this is cured up nicely, so that's good. So this can come out. We'll take that out. That spans across there nicely, as we planned. You saw how deep that went there at that point. So it's good. So now in the next couple of hours I have the bricklayers coming, and the brickies will be able to estimate exactly how many bricks they need, what type they need, and how much it will cost and how long it will take for them to brick up to damp proof course. And then from there it's just a case of doing the timber frame.